Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Uruk, and we are about to try to assault the throne in the province of Palgrave. We were going to wait for Ursula, the unsleeping goddess, praise her, to bless our Ursulan guard, but we simply do not have the time, what with Yis dogging our heels here in the south. I am Marcus Aurelius, and this is Dominions 5, Warriors of the Faith. And I just want to again thank you all for participating and just being awesome. I really appreciate that a lot. All right, well, at the end of the last episode, we kind of cleaned house and made sure everything was taken care of, so now we are going to end the turn. Well, actually, I'm going to check research. Alteration 5. I guess from there, we'll start going to Conjuration. And yeah, we know Madame Mew is not doing anything. That's fine. All right, we got some more research in Thaumaturgy. We're at level 2, and now we're going to level 3. Vulgrim didn't find crap in Erebon. All right, Palgrave. This is the battle for the throne. Our Enkidu citizen, Ari Minona, is hanging out inside the throne, guarding it from these guys. What do we have here? We have a lot more than I expected, actually. This is not just barbarians. We have a conjurer, more blood and death, more blood slaves. These horrible people. Ursula will destroy them. He's diseased and limp. Haha, you're limp. But I don't know why, because nobody's fought them as far as I could tell. Alright, so we have 4 of these guys, but only one of them is really good, although both of them have... So you're a sorcerer. So you actually do have 2 blood, but instead of 2 death, you have 1 astral. And you're a circle master. Holy crap. Okay, so the barbarians are going to hit us hard, because they have incredible strength. And then after that, we have to deal with the hordes of skeletons that these guys are summoning. And after that, we have to finally get through and fight them. Let's see how it goes. Okay, we're purging. I guess we already did our Divine Blessing and I just missed it. Yep. Okay, so they have the Reinvigoration. They have Formation Fighter, which means 3 of them could be in a square, as opposed to, as you see, our regular Enkidu can only have 2. Still, though, that's not a lot. 21 hit points is not a lot. Luckily, they have pretty good stats overall, but I'm looking at that 17 protection to hopefully keep them alive. Oh, these barbarians are just going to tear right into them. Well, we got pretty lucky. One thing about barbarians is they're very susceptible to arrows, and they also have pretty shitty morale, so you can get them to run pretty quick. However, the undead, on the other hand, will never run. They will never fear. They will never run. Okay, barbarians are running. I don't think we've lost a Ursulan guard yet. I don't know. Now we're fighting against the undead, who are not particularly susceptible to arrows either. So I wish our archers would... Well, I asked them to fire cavalry, I guess, and there are none of those. So I guess they're reverting to firing closest. We're doing pretty okay. I mean, undead are not formidable. At least long dead are not formidable, but they do have perfect morale. And one thing about morale that's important is, I was mentioning earlier in a previous episode about repel, and I think repel is morale-based. So I don't think they can be repelled, or it's easier for them to repel us. Not exactly sure how that works. Obviously, they're not doing a very good job repelling us right now. Alright, I think this is the end game here. Yeah. They're all running. Don't kill the blood slave. Don't kill the blood slave. Just let her go. Oh, whatever. Alright. So we ended up losing 5 of our basic spearmen. That, you know, is not too bad of a result. Our new Entu was able to kill 5, so that is fantastic. Actually, that sucks. I should have done at the end of that battle, is I should have looked at the battle reports to see who she killed and how, but it's still great to know she killed 5. Our Maidens of the Moon are Ursulan guard. You know, somebody in the comments said you could easily make a mod to change their name, but then I asked them if they would do it for me, and they didn't. So if somebody else out there knows how to do that, wants to make a little mini mod that won't break the game or anything, but change the name of them to the Ursulan guard, I would truly appreciate that. That would be really cool, because I'm just going to take Illwinter's hard work and make it my own. Oh man, but they killed 13, which is fantastic. Unexpected event in Norfangs. What is going on? we're getting all these good events when theoretically we should be getting really bad ones, but that's good. Our province defense has gone up by 15. And it looks like they didn't attack Jome. They just sat there. Why are they just sitting there? Doesn't matter. Let's find out what throne this is. The Throne of Spring. Okay, it increases growth. That's fantastic. That's so perfectly Ursula. So now we'll have a growth 2 dominion, and what that means is much higher income, which is exceptional, and also, of course, more Enkidu babies, because all that scoodly pooping doesn't just lead to nothing. It's a very weak dominion spread, and 1 air gem. So again, more air gems, and we get to recruit a Mage of Spring. 2 air, so we could lightning bolt with these guys. 1 nature, but they're very weak, as I said before, outside of the spring. And also, I don't necessarily want to build a fortress here, because that would draw resources away from Uruk and my sacred troops, who I'm going to need all the resources for I could get. Oh, there's a magic... Oh, no, it's the throne. That was an additional magic site. Alright, so here we have to make some choices. Well, not really, because for right now we're just going to claim the throne. But after that, we have to decide whether to head south to Isurian or head north to Morvarc'h. I mean, Morvarc'h has the best long-term potential because we could take a whole bunch of empty provinces here. And this guy, Nergal, could definitely take the Southlands himself. I'm still surprised they haven't taken Jome. Okay, Vulgrim searched and found nothing, so we're going to go to Cloudbreakers. Casual Dread is going to search. At home, Lilitu. Urenbu. And as a nature nin, she's going to start life by researching, but eventually we might use her as an assassin to get her a good bow. Make some good stuff happen there. Up to 5 air gems again, so knights, you know what to do, my friend. Another owl quill. Cormorant is researching still. Everyone's good here. Alright, and Berlandus, we have a couple options here. He could patrol to lower the unrest. He could search for magic sites. But he's so weak and everything. Like, I mean, I'm going to have Ursula come over here as soon as possible. So that'll take up the earth and the nature. So the only thing we're going to get out of Polgrave would be 1 water. And we have Vulgrim here with 2 water coming up soon. So in fact, I'm not going to waste my time. We're just going to patrol. Our dominion, as you can see by this yellow line, is spreading quite nicely, although we do have some provinces, those bordering Yis, that do not fall under it yet. We, of course, are going to start pumping out more Ursulan Guard. And I guess we're going to need an expansion army. So we have Nergal coming up, and he is 3 holy because he is a prophet. So actually, let's get another NC. So that way the NC will lead the troops, and Nergal will just basically serve as the same function as the N2. And more bodyguards. We used them all up last time. Alright, we are 2 months away from our fort being built here. Not only is it important to build the forts, then you have to stay around and upgrade them. Nergal's moving, so we're pretty good. You're going to stay in Jome. Okay, we found TNG, and it looks like this is the throne that they have conquered. So that means this is the Throne of Summer. Heat +1, 1 fire gem, and the Mage of Summer. That's what this guy is. Alright, so Morgoth, let's head south and see what's down here. So if we're going to try to take this throne, we're going to have to be prepared to bleed for it. Let's head to Smassia. Why can't... Alright, cool. So that way we'll see what's in the water. Meanwhile, we're up here. Okay, there's nothing around here either. Where are our enemies? Where's Pythium? They declared war on us? They don't even know that we exist? Seems pretty silly. Doesn't seem like a good way to go. Alright. Guess we're clear. Research. Yeah, we're fine. Alright, Aga of Kish, the N2, has claimed the Throne of Spring in the name of Ursula. Praise her. Casual Dread found a magic site in Erebon. We'll check that out. And they're finally going after Jome. Let's see what Madamu's report tells us. Alright, so they still have the Morvarc'h Knights, of course. I don't know why they waited a turn. That's so weird. But it's the Morvarc'h. Look at them. Done. They're already routed. And right now they could attack our largest army and destroy it. One of them lost their glamour. So we're in deep trouble because Jome should rightfully be ours. Now here's the question. Here we have another question now because we have to get Lyratos. Alright. Vulgrim, search, please. Casual Dread found Crystal Flames. That's 1 Fire Gem and 1 Astral Pearl. Alright. We don't really need the Fire Gems, but we can convert them. Pearls are always good, because Astral's our strongest national magic. Let's move up here. Alright. This is bad. Nergal does just not have forces up to the task of taking this. Now Wise has 2, or Yis has 2 ways into the ocean here. But if I declare war on them, then their capital's right here. Oh, these are bad days. Bad days for Uruk. I can't let them take this, but I can't... Nergal will just get crushed by this army, even if it's an accidental battle. Nergal's going to go back up and get some reinforcements. Get this up to 11. What we're going to have to do is move this army down. And we're going to do it by going first to Issaron to get the money from there. And then we'll see what they do. If they take... Well, the only one they can take is Lyratos. If they take Lyratos, we'll take High Mill. And let's see if they back off. Otherwise, we'll have to start a war against an army that's, right at this moment, more capable than we are. The Amazons are going to live another day. Alright, Knights, we're going to get you back to research. We'll give Larry the Cable Guy Quill. Alright, who is our new NC? Oops. Kion is sure. Or Kion sure. Yeah. Alright, sweet. That's our new NC. Alright, and our troops will be rescheduled once he gets in there. Meanwhile, let's obviously recruit some more. I guess now we're going back to research mage territory. 4 of these ladies. And as soon as we build some temples, we'll be able to get 5. But as you can see, they cost 35 resources. So we're never going to be able to, like, just mass them. And I guess Spearman this turn. And it's about this time, what are we at? Episode, like, 6. Somebody's going to be like, Marcus, why don't you just set repeat recruitment? And the reason why is because I don't know. I decide turn from turn what I want to recruit. So repeating is just wasting my time. So we're moving, searching, moving. I really want to get somebody around here. This is just a very poor start. Very poor start indeed. In previous test games, obviously they were different maps, so different priorities, different enemies and whatnot, but I had a lot more than this at this point, at the end of the year. In fact, where the heck is Ursula? Praise her. She's sure taking her time convincing the NCs to join her. Okay, we found the capital of Van... What the heck? Okay, they must have had some kind of weird misfortune event, because there's no way to get from their capital to Star Peaks, and yet everything their capital borders is neutral. So they must have had a misfortune event that took away one of their bordering provinces and probably weakened them substantially. We're going to take advantage of that, though, and move up to Tapanete with Trip, so that we can get close to the throne. Oh, God, really? Yes, really? So we're going to head south to Borale. I guess we can check out this throne down here. But they're just everywhere. I hate them. I hate you. Alright, we're going to pull back up with Matamu. Still no Pythium. Let's go to... well, if we go to White Harbor, we'll see these two. If we go to this one, we'll see... We won't see this one. We'll see only this one. That's all we'll learn about. Then eventually we can go to here. Yeah, so we're going to go to White Harbor. What I'm trying to do right now is just reveal the names of as many provinces as possible so that I can see where our enemies are. I never got the name of this one, but that's okay. Alright. Yeah, Yis is going to be such a pain in my butt. Alright, Thaumaturgy complete. Vulgrim didn't find anything in Cloudbreakers. Nergal Aresh lost a unit. Berlandis lost a unit. There was a battle in Assyrian. This should be a walk in the park. I'm not expecting any difficulties here from these wolf tribe. They're barely even armored. Let's just speed through this one. Now they are, however, firing arrows directly at our leaders. But it doesn't seem to be a problem just yet. She got the iron skin off, so she has 20 protection. So I guess that's good. She has old age, so eventually she's going to get a disease. And of course, Berlandis is fine because he's actually wearing armor. Although I don't think I've scripted him to cast Iron Skin yet. I think he's still doing like Stone Skin or whatever. But just look at those arrows just flying at him. It's really making me very nervous. Alright. I'm going to do what I didn't do last time. Oh, look at that. She was just in the middle of causing him to be lucky, which is great. You feeling lucky, punk? But I just want to see here. Is it V? Yeah, okay. Word of Thorns. 10 points. I think she took out the Barbarian Chief, although they might have more hit points than 10. She definitely killed this Wolf Tribe Warrior. And then she just kind of stopped and started wasting her time casting stupid spells. Alright, well, whatever. So we didn't lose anything. Finally, we're starting to win decisively. And she should be a hero at some point, because she's getting a lot of kills. Our Maiden's got some kills, which means that a lot of them have experience. Erebon. Yeah, see, here we go. Now, here's what I'm expecting. A vengeful crone has cursed the land. Misfortune +3. Isurian. A local sect has flourished, so Dominion -2. Sloth +3. Province resources -5. And our palisades are up, and yes! Oh, wait, no. Berlandis is the hero. His brave deeds and his lightning reflexes. Also not very useful for a troop commander. But now maybe I can turn him into a thug. Because lightning reflexes basically gives him improved defense, and it will only get better. So that's an idea too. Alright, nobody's really reached this ocean yet. There's a throne there. And they're staying in Jome. They're staying in Jome. Alright, I'm going to roll the dice here. Aga and Berlandis, still without Ursula. Now, but here's the thing, though. If we do accidentally get in a fight with them, they are going to flank. Which means that I want our archers actually to be in a box. I'm going to move them back. Actually, I shouldn't move them back, should I? Huh. I have an idea. Let's get some of our best troops, give them to Aga, and they'll kind of guard for flankers. So they're going to hold an attack rearmost, or actually enemy cavalry. That's probably the way to go there. And so their purpose will be kind of just to, although our line now is shrunk, so I don't know if that necessarily helps us out, but their purpose is kind of just to guard the flanks. These guys will move them down a little bit. Actually, we're going to move them forward a little bit too. So here's the thing. This box doesn't match this box, right? Because look at this. We'll move him down. See how far this goes? This means that like half of this army is off the box. And it bugs me that we can't. I mean, the box should be big enough to set your army the way you want. It shouldn't. Your army should never come off the box. This should be the entire deployment zone. And it bugs me that it's not. Meanwhile, our heroes are going to stand here in the middle of... Alright. Oh, he does have Iron Sin. Okay, good. Anything else he can cast now that we have all these cool spells? Iron Will. You know, actually, Holy Avenger would actually be kind of useful in this instance, because if they do get around our flanks and attack these guys, I want them to be able to do pretty well. What's Holy Word? Stun a Sacred Warrior. Morvarc'hs are sacred, aren't they? Oh, that's so situational. That's so situational, because he'll cast it regardless if there's even Morvarc'hs. Like, if we just fight the neutrals, he'll waste his He'll waste his Servant of Courage and cast that instead. Ooh. Let's do it, just in case. Holy Word. Holy Word. And then Aga of Kish. Word of Thorns is pretty much just as good, I think. Alright, this is our setup. We'll see how it goes. We're going to gamble here. What do we have here? Militias and heavy infantry. Alright. Alright, Vulgrim didn't find anything. We're going to head up to the throne. Casual Dread, let's do a search for you. And now we have Esagila. That's not one of ours, right? No. So another potential assassin, too. Hellkite. That's actually a good name for an assassin. Alright. But for right now, Hellkite is going to start life as a researcher. We're up to 4 air gems. Alright. Alright, let's set this army up. I'm going to wait on this one, though, until Ursula, praise her, the goddess of dirt, shows up. Alright, all spear-wielding troops. Oh, we don't really have many, do we? Oh, we have no, those are our hammer troops. Hey, hammer, don't hurt him. Alright. And, so we'll give Kionashur the archers, and then we'll give the hammer guys to Nurgle. And they'll kind of be our flankers, and they'll have... Actually, oh yeah, Nurgle doesn't have the same morale bonus that the Entus do. Oh well, not a big deal. Alright, 5 bodyguards for Kionashur. And 5 bodyguards for Nurgle. Alright. We're going to start now with Divine Blessing, now that we finally have some sacred troops. 2 Servant of Courages should be plenty. You guys are going to hold and attack rear. Fire archers, I still like that. We'll do line. Okay. Hold and attack closest is fine. Hold and attack closest as well for you guys. And let's put you a little bit to the front. Soak up arrows. One day I might put these 2 in the same squad, which then gives them a whole additional squad to play with to put like magical creatures and stuff. But for right now I like them in their own separate squad. And I'll save you for our next commander to bodyguard them. So you are of course going to oh, you can't Iron Skin, you have no earth. Alright, well Bark Skin it is. And then do I want Personal Luck or Twist Fate? Barkskin is just not amazing for resisting arrows. Eventually we'll get Liquid Body. We just don't have that yet. So, alright, I'll get Personal Luck. And then we'll just Sermon of Courage. Alright, and then maybe he'll choose some decent spells after that, who knows. I kind of like where he is, though. I guess we could... This will protect him from arrows. And we're not really going against any flankers just yet. So yeah, we'll just have them both in the standard position right in the middle. Alright. So now the question is, where do we go? Do we go to Gwyneth Mercs and start conquering to the north, or do we shore up our western border? Can we take on heavy cavalries? I mean, what's a pretty good sized force here? 63 plus 16. You know, we gotta expand, and there's money to be found here, so that's what we're gonna do. Or should I wait another turn for more Ursulan Guard? No, let's just move forward. We don't have time to sit around. Another researcher. And I think we need a few more bodyguards. Alright, we have our palisades here. So I mentioned palisades aren't the end, and that's correct. We also want to now upgrade them to a walled city, which will make it even stronger, and it'll get even more resources. Only 450 gold, which we have plenty at this time. We are going to start, our resources are poor, but we are going to start recruiting some archers. And I think it's a good idea to get some commanders out. Let's get 2 Oh, we lost a bunch of archers. 2 commanders, and their job will be to move troops back and forth. Maybe found new castles and such like that. Alright. Alright. Oh, there we go. Pythium. So they built a fort right next to their other fort. Okay, Barad-dûr. Okay, you can move around. I'm not going to risk you. So I'll put you up here. And actually, did I... Yeah, you're at retreat. Okay. Well, not that it helps. If I don't have any lands nearby, it doesn't make a difference. Alright, there's Bandar Log. More Yis, but not too many of them. Alright, Trip Fields. I'm going to put you in a fairy forest and hope for the best. You're only going to be there 1 turn, then we'll move to the throne. Matamu, we'll move you to... What will we do with you? I guess we'll move you into Jome. Again, with our provinces bordering... Well, no, you're going to stay there. If we conquer this, then I'll move you into Jome. Because then, theoretically, you could escape if they find you. And it'll give us advance warning of any armies. What do they have here? Slingers. Okay. Alright. Casual Dread found nothing, but the entire nation rejoices. Ursula, goddess of Uruk, the unsleeping goddess, queen of dirt. I'm just going to call her the Dirty Queen. Goddess of animals. She has awakened. And we knew it was going to happen. We knew it was going to happen. Come on, neutrals. Take out just some of them, please. Please. Just shoot some of them, do something. No. Complete waste of time. They didn't lose anything, did they? Nope. Morvarc'h Knights, 23 kills. Oh my god. This is going to be bad. This is going to be so bad. We're just going to get completely rocked. You're going to rock us like a hurricane. If it didn't have the Morvarc'h Knights, I'd be pretty good about our chances, but... Oh, Lord. Here they come. At least our leaders are protected. They didn't get around the flanks. Our guys are on fire. Okay, here come our sacreds. Are you... Okay, you're blessed. Your regeneration's on. But as you can see, we're just not hitting them. Even our spells aren't hitting them. They're just blowing us up. This is bad. Oh, we hit one. Oh, that was just one of the regular knights. We took out one of the regular knights, not the Morvarc'hs. Okay, they've got that southern flank completely sewed up. Pretty soon they're going to move back against our commanders. Come on. Oh, did we get one? I don't think we did. Come on. Okay, they're chasing after him. Our bodyguards, this is where they're worth their money. We did do a little bit of damage to this guy. Oh, we took out one of the regular knights. Come on. Come on. At least they're running back to protect our commanders. I think we just blew up one of them down there. Got him. Or her. Oh, jeez. Come on, use your magic, please. Word of Thorns them. Please. Oh, God. Enkidu are blowing up left and right here. Oh, come on, magic. Please, magic. Okay, one more down. Alright, let's see this poor fellow here. Okay, so he missed the Morvarc'h Knight 3 times. He manages to hit the Morvarc'h Knight, does 3 points of damage, but he gets 4 points of fire damage because the horse, I guess, snorts on him. And then he gets another 2 points of fire. So every time he attacks, that the horse does fire damage to him. Or that might be fire shield. I don't know, I'll check. Then the Morvarc'h Knight hits him with the Golden Lance for 6 points of damage. He misses twice. He does hit him, but doesn't do any damage. Hits him again, no damage. Oh, man. Now he's on fire. No wounds, though, surprisingly, despite being completely just flattened out. Let's take a look here. Alright. We miss him. They hit Enkidu with a Golden Lance for 7 points of damage. Hits for no damage, hits for no damage, but does have 6 points of fire damage because of the fiery breath. God, I hate that. The Enkidu misses. Lance for 7 points of damage. These things are just complete beasts. Lance for 6 points of damage. Lance for 9 points of damage. Lance for 17 points of damage. That Enkidu didn't do very well. And just look at how far it goes. Like, these things just are killing machines. 12 points of damage. 17 points of fire damage with the fiery breath. Even the hoof hits them. Ugh. But it does look like we are going to be victorious. We took out the last one, so they're all dead. Let's see. 1 point of damage. Aga of Kish. Okay, yeah. Word of Thorns. Morvarc'h Knight resisted. 3 points of damage. Mind Burn. Okay. Usually, in my estimation, Mind Burn is not as good as Word of Thorns, but in this case, it did pretty well. 15 points of damage. So actually, it looks like Mind Burn is doing substantially better than Word of Thorns against these guys. Maybe because they're sacred, and Holy Magic doesn't work against them very well, but 15 points, 11 points. Too bad they weren't aiming at who we should have aimed at. Just regular troops, but okay. What about this guy here? He didn't do any damage to anybody. Holy Word. Failed to resist. Okay, so I think we stunned him. We must have stunned him. Holy moly. And they are fleeing. Oh, the slingers are still there. But why? They're routed. Even our bowmen are getting into the fight. Okay. God, I hope we're not at war. So we lost 13 spearmen, 8 soldiers, and 1 archer. That is absolutely amazing. I mean, I thought we would get crushed, but 22 is big. We lost, what, like a quarter of our force. But our N2 killed 5, archers killed 5. We didn't actually kill that many when you look at it. We did not lose any of our Ursulan guard. Their Morvarc'h Knights did all the work. 16 kills. No one else did anything, really. Their commander is dead. I guess some of our troops retreated. One of them made it to friendly... So, okay, we didn't lose anybody. They made it to friendly territory. I don't know who the heck it was. I guess we'll find out. So our troops, I guess, were just so full of morale upon hearing that Ursula had finally succeeded in uniting the forces of Uruk that they just fought like lions and took control here. So who exactly did we lose? Or, no, that's not what I want. I want army setup. I don't know. Where could they have run to? I guess Isurian? Yeah, we lost one of our soldiers. They fled to Isurian. Okay. Alright. We're definitely going to soup this one up to 21. But we currently are not at war. I think that was just an accidental battle. I don't think that actually means war. We'll have to pay attention. I don't know. We'll have to wait. If they do attack us, then we'll know. But otherwise, I'm not going to attack them because that'll start the war. Although we could probably put the hurt on them right now. Substantially. We could head down and take... We could take all 3 of these provinces probably relatively easily. Does put Sinextro at risk, though. Okay, let's look at our commanders. Okay, we got purple lit. Purple lit. And we've got Anders, the unflinching. Those are our 2 new commanders. Okay, so Anders, I want you to... Anders is going to stay here and guard Sinextro. Purple lit is going to head up to Isseron in order to build a fort there. Kionashur and Nergal-Aresh. So they... Yeah, Yis hasn't even attacked their own areas. We're going to head on to Sirmiak and hope that we just don't get completely just blown up by knights. Okay, still nothing here in Cloudbreakers. What a waste. Hope the Polgrave. You're going to search. And Ursula, praise her, is back. We don't have enough earth gems for a dwarven hammer. Actually, we do. Just barely. Okay, so she's going to do that first. She's going to forge a dwarven hammer, and then she'll go side searching. We'll do the same pattern. Stonegrave, Erebon, Cloudbreakers, Polgrave. She can fly. She moves fast. She's good at that. A Mama. Mama is going to be Mardum. Okay, it's an Earth Nin. I think everybody's doing pretty well. Thought we had an extra feather, but I was wrong on that one. Alright. I am going to hope that we are not at war and go on and take out High Mill. We definitely need a castle here. It's not worth it to recruit. Well, we can't recruit anything anyway. We also need to start recruiting Shaman, and we need a lab for that in a province that isn't a forted province. So I think we're gonna send Hellkite down to Erebon, and she'll build a lab there. Why Erebon? Because it's got a good population, good recruitment points. Okay, let's go to the Greater Wild. Let's head down to the coast here. And Tripfield's apparently survived to make it to the Great Mountains. And Sinextra. Okay, so Anders, we're going to give you 4 archers. Nice. You're just going to hold, stay behind them, and we're going to patrol, fire whoever we can. But now that things... Well, it already has 21. I'm not going to waste more province defense than that. They don't have much here. Castle of Bronze and Crystal. Alright, so their pretender is a Dracana, which is actually a pretty rough... She's like... I don't explain it. She has got, like, claws coming out of her chest. I wonder if there's a picture of her. No. It won't show you her. It just shows the troops of Yis. Which, I'll tell you what. Those of you who care... You can read this. I'm not going to read it out loud, but you can see all our enemies. I'll show them all. So here's Yis. Here is Bandar Log. You can just pause the screen. Here is Vanarus. Here is Python number 2, Agartha. Here is Machaca. You can see all these spiders. Look at them. Ugh. And they have assassins too. Here is Tianchi. And what's funny about these guys is each single one of these mages has like a different purpose. Like one can raise province defense, one has expert research, one can collect money. They just have all kinds of crazy skills. Ariu, more Tuatha, and then Pythium. Now this is not the Byzantine Pythium that I played in a previous campaign. This is just the regular Pythium, but what makes them interesting is they have serpent-riding cataphracts. They have hydras, which are poison, although they're very expensive. And they're a good communion nation, but I don't think the AI does communions very well. Alright. Madamu. I don't want to just... Yeah, we're fine. Actually, I'm going to move you up. You're going to build the fort in Isaran. 102, let's get to 4. Okay. And again, I think we and Yis are at peace. I think it was just a quick little mistake. Yeah, it looks like they're not attacking us. Vulgrim did find a magic site, thank God. Surmiok. Alright, this is our first, I think, fight against heavy cavalry. Let's see what angle they're at. Okay, they're actually right in the middle. Okay, so our flanking troops aren't absolutely necessary, although they might put the world of hurt on our... Actually, now they have regen. Yeah. Now, regen not only helps you regen hit points, but it also lowers the percentage chance you'll get an affliction from a successful hit against you. And it looks like they're leading them alone. They're heading straight for our, hate to say it, but expendable guys. Now, you can see this is what Berserk does. So that means that their attack skill is up +1, although they're crippled. So he's not a really good example. There we go. Attack skill is up +1, which isn't amazing, but As a result, though, defense skill goes down by 1. And I want to say strength? Yeah, strength goes up by 1. I think that's all that happens, though. So, but we're going to have a hard time hitting heavy cavalry. As you can see here, we're just kind of trading blows with them. They're all berserking. One cool thing about berserking troops, too, is they don't run from battle. They will fight until they're dead. Although, man, they're paying the price. Heavy cavalry is tough. They are tough. They're chewing through us. But I think we've got them. Yep, they've lost their morale. They're fleeing. What kind of leadership do they have? Oh, their mounted commander. He's out of here. Alright, so we lost 5 Iron Warriors. We saw that happen. That was due to the heavy cav. We lost 3 soldiers and 1 spearman. All of our Ursulan guards survived. They each took out 1 of the enemy for their number. And looks like our prophet took out 2 more, but not Berlandis. Or this isn't Berlandis, this is Kiona Shur, I think, yeah. Alright, not bad. Could have been better. High Mill. This should be a walk in the park. Yeah. Not even worth watching, really. So we did lose a soldier and a spearman, though. That's too bad. Could be worse, though. Alright. So we're going to head back to the front lines, I guess, which is Lyratos. Madamu, you are going to build a city palisades. Hellkite, you are going to build a lab. Okay, so Yis hasn't done anything here in their own lake, which seems kind of silly on their part, but I'm going to go up to 11 in this one, because it's not that expensive, and it gives me 3 heavy cav, and there's a lot of people here. We should build a fort here, too. In fact, purple it. Head over to Sirmiok instead. Alright. So we can basically go down to Umador, over to Vepitra, and then down to Murias. Murias seems like a pretty good place for an expansion fort, too, but we'll see what kind of population it has. Oh, we can't. Shit, there's a river there. Alright. Well, then we'd have to actually waste a turn going over here, because the only place they can... Oh, no, we can go to Murias from there. Okay. So, boom, boom, boom. Perfect. These guys are, like, off the table right now, because I either fight against Yis, which I don't necessarily want to do, or I have to redirect them all the way north, which leaves this southern border unguarded. What did you find in Polgrave? Garden of Frozen Flowers? Water Gem, okay. Ursula. Head over to Stonegrave. Knights. Forge. Where are we getting all these air gems from all of a sudden? No, it must be from the throne, right? 1. I guess we could have forged a quill last turn and we didn't. Alright, Casual Dread. Search. Vulgrim. I guess Isurian. It's the only place you haven't been yet in this vicinity. And then we can go down to Lyratos. Okay, she's building a lab. Did we not recruit a new... Did we screw up and not recruit anything last turn? Well, that was dumb. You guys were probably shouting at me. Alright, now that we have a second fort, we're going to want to get an Erishdinger down there and a Ashipu. Okay. Shoot, I wasted a turn there? That was dumb. Oh, boy. Alright. Oh, we found Ariu. Okay. Alright, Barad-dûr. I'm going to risk you slightly again. Well, I guess we'll head toward the throne. Oh, see, this is an example, too, of you can cross this mountain, I believe, during the heat, but you can't during the winter. Whereas, like, the rivers, you can cross during the winter, but can't during the hotter times. Alright. Yeah, you're set to retreat, too, not that it matters. Oh, I haven't been checking mercenaries, although nobody here can help us. Alright, so Yis has made it to Deep Blue Sea. We're going to check out this throne here. Great Mountains. Okay, so we have We have heavy infantry and archers, so Vanarus or Machaca should be able to handle that pretty handily. So we know Vanarus is here. I guess we'll head to Great Woods. That'll tell us these 4 provinces, what they are. Alright. So Hermon, the cave captain, has claimed the Throne of Stability. That must be the one that Trip Fields discovered close to Agartha. So another throne has been claimed. Casual Dread did find a magic site. Thrones tend to have a lot of magic sites. Alright, Vepetri. This should be, again, a walk in the park. But I guess you can never be sure. Our archers are doing their work. But then again, so are theirs. Oh, man. I guess the AI in Dominions 5 sets their archers for fire back. We didn't lose anything, though. A lot of killing. A lot of killing. Another death match. Really? Alright, the Cloudbreakers. Awesome. A man has appeared. He seeks to unveil the secret of the mist-covered highlands. Buthra. Hey, it starts with That's awesome. The Cloud Mage. Although we're going to change his name. Amberfields. Rumors of a hidden site of mystical power. A man claims to have seen a fountain of fire in his dreams. Actually, some fire gems were later found in the belly of a goat who had strayed in the wilderness. 6 fire gems, heat +1. And Sinextro has been completed as a walled city. Alright, Vulgrim, search. Casual Dread, what did you find? Starlit Pond, 1 Astral Pearl, I'll take it. Head on over to Isurion. And here's our mage. I guess just one air, though. That's not that useful, really. So, sorry. Selisa. That's okay. You will help. You may take over forging alquils at some point. It's a noble endeavor. Our lab is complete, so Hellkite is gonna... Actually, Hellkite, head to Sinextro. You can get there in 1 turn, and you can build a temple and a lab there, too. Alright, Ursula, search. You guys, head on over here. Alright. We're just kind of hanging out here in Lyratos. I guess you guys can... Well, Aga has 3 astrals. She's actually one of our best astral people, so let's both search for magic sites. I know Berlandis kind of sucks at it, but we can always bring Ursula back here if we want later, or just cast spells on it. It is a regular Plains province, so they don't typically have a lot of sites anyway. Okay, and now that we have this lab here, we can recruit a Shaman, finally. It takes 2 turns, but let's keep it. That I will keep coming, because they're important to us. They are not sacred, though, so they're kind of expensive. Okay. Ishtar, which is actually a very phonemic name, but you are going to be... Stoned? Stoned King. I guess it would have made better sense to have them be switched, but again, I'm doing first come, first serve here, so as not to seem like I'm playing favorites. But this is being a lady would have been better for Selisa. Regardless, Ishtar is going to... Or, not Ishtar. Stoned King is going to head south to Sinextro as well to prevent misfortune events. And we are going to recruit... Oh, we got our Mushu coming. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, I would repeat the 4 of these ladies, but it'll repeat everything. And I guess more bodyguards. Iron Warriors, they tend to die pretty heftily. Knights, yeah, we'll have you forge another Alquill, actually. So, Urnbu, Alquill. Actually, whoa. Knights, get the hammer. What am I doing here? Forge Alquill. Now, there is a, just so you guys know, there is a monthly, so I could just leave it on set and have him forge Alquills every month. However, I've discovered that it is broken. Like, we'll try it, but it tends to stop after the first turn. Maybe they'll fix that in a patch. So Argos is the one protecting this province, right? And we need to build a fort in Sinextro. You can see money's actually coming to us pretty readily. So now that we have all these forts built up, we can start building troops. And you can see here now that the amount that we can build, while still not great, is better. And why not? Lautaro, let's make it a fortified city. another 3 months, but that's the highest level that we can get. And I don't see why not, as long as we have the money. Let's put the province defense on here up a little bit. Just checking to see that we have province defense everywhere. Alright, cool. Scorpion Cracks, that's the throne. Okay, that's the throne that Ariu has, which I've already forgotten what it is. It's the lower throne, which gives them blood slaves. I know I'm risking your life here, Barter, but this is a good place to be, because they'll tell us what this is, this, and this. Then we'll get you out of there. There's Machaca. Alright. And they've done pretty well for themselves. Okay, we're getting back close to our lands here. Trip has pretty much went across the whole world. We'll have him actually come back home. We'll give him some scout gear. Alright, this is Wolf Tribe. Oh, this throne is... Anybody could take this throne. And it looks like Yis is finally moving down into South Stag Lake. We'll go here with Morgoth. Research is still pretty solid. Alright, one more turn. These episodes are a bit longer than I normally like. I don't normally like to quit it at like 25 to 30 minutes, but Dominions doesn't take that long to process since it's not really graphically intensive. Aga of Kish found a magic site. Vulgrim did not. Ursula found 2 magic sites. Awesome. Orlandis didn't find crap. We're not going to look at the we're not going to look at the other. We've done that. Been there, done that. But we'll look at our own battle in Umidor. What are we up against? Oh yeah, not that important. We killed a bunch of things. We didn't lose anything. The result was, again, Vanarus wins another one. The Fortifier, the Earth Monster, the King of Patience. Golden Sandals were awarded. Alright, Ursula, what did you find? What? A laboratory, a gorge, 1 Earth Gem. The Inverted Tower. 4 air gems. Holy crap. We are so air heavy. And what is that? Illusionist. Perfect. 2 air. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have artillery now. We finally have some evocation spell, guys. 4 commander points, though. Alright, well, it's unorthodox, but I'm going to build a fort here. Not a high-level fort, just the first level of the palisades. It will take a few of the resources away from Uruk. Hopefully it won't take so many resources away from Erebon that we can't recruit our shamans, although they only take 1. So, as long as there's anything left here. But, like, our highest level fortress, right, takes 50% of the resources. So if we raise this up to highest level, it would take all of them. But we're not. We're only going to take it up to the first level. Alright, Ursula, you're going to go to Erebon. But that's fantastic. So now we're just getting an absolutely insane amount of air gems. And see, as I said, the monthly forging doesn't work. And we have to tell Knights to do it again. That is awesome, though. Alright, Silly Saw, you can give your air gem. And we're going to give you a feather. Alright. And our new Ashipu is going to be Seeing Spots. And Seeing Spots is going to head down to Sinextro in order to prevent diseases there in that city. Okay, you're going to research. Alright, so now what are we up to? Now, I think it's time for an expansion army. So we're going to get another N2. And a bunch more spearmen and a few more archers. Alright. Meanwhile, we're going to add these guys onto him. We're going to get 20 archers and I think 20 soldiers. That'll be the army. The soldiers actually cost the same in terms of, you know, the monthly amount they cost than the regular ones. So all, you know, the difference is only the resources required to train them. So wait, actually, how many do we have here? We have 13, so we need 7 more archers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then... Oh, well, 1 soldier. Alright, and now the Hellkite's here. She's gonna build a temple. Actually, no. Well, I need a temple and a lab both because I can't recruit my commanders until I have both anyway. So, whatever. Giant sea serpent. Yes, still seems to be peaceful with me. In fact, Aga, let's just let's head on over to Gwyneth Mercs or Ginninith. Whatever. All right. Bandar Log should be somewhere around here. Let's go to Titan Steps. There's Tianqi. That's their capital. I don't know how we were able to see that, but we can. So there's their capital. Where is Bandar Log then? Actually, you know what? I'm going to risk you, Morvarc'h, and head on over here to get some more information. Okay. Barad-dûr. Oh, powerful province defense. Let's get out of there quick. I guess we'll go down to the Plain of well, where would Eriu be? I would think it would be somewhere around here. So let's go up to Halbathria. And we're going to go to Raspberry Woods. All right, and we are going to head down to Morvarc'h. I'll tell you, if Yis does want to attack us, they have a lot of options. They can get Umidor, Surmiak. They currently can't get Simri. But I'm sure South Alar isn't going to hold out long against them. They have 60 units here, led by a Sea Serpent. Alright, Vulgrim, we already searched with you. Head down here. I guess he won't do much, but he'll search level 2 water. Although there's already a water site. I would be surprised if there were 2. Actually, you know what, Vulgrim? Head here instead. It's probably a good idea to search this to level 2. But, Casual Dread search. Okay, the City Palisade will come in 3 months. Purple It, you are going to... Oops, no, what? No. You are going to construct City Palisades. And that hit us right in the wallet. That's okay. We're doing all right there. I do... No, we're already recruiting here, right? So that's that for us, folks. All right, so we are at... Wow, I lost track of time. We are at damn near an hour. So I'm going to go ahead and call it an end here. Looks like the mighty Empire of Ursula is doing pretty well. Our Dominion actually is going further afield than our own armies in some directions. We're currently still at peace with Yis, despite having crushed one of their armies. And I'm content to leave it that way for right now. There's still neutral provinces to take. Pythium has declared war on us, but they're nowhere near us, so that's okay. So once again, ladies and gentlemen, I am Marcus Aurelius. I would like to thank you very much for watching. Go out, do something amazing, have a great day. Have a good one.